Yo, what it do?
Yo, what's good, man?
Welcome back.
How y'all doing tonight? Welcome to another episode. Off topic, let's talk about it, baby.
Yes, sir.
So what's been going on in the past week or two that we ought to let y'all, man? You know what I'm saying? The NFL playoffs started and a couple teams that got knocked out.
Yep.
Got let me see what else going on in the world, man. Hey, I don't know too much that happened since New Year's, man. We got that stuff out there in Illinois going crazy. Is it Illinois? That new what they call them, the purge law?
Oh yeah, that's right. They would hardly take you to jail for anything.
Yeah, man. So you got a lot of free people out there in the world. Well, a lot of people getting free. I guess you could say, man. Heck yeah.
I mean, let's see, it's tax season's coming. Gotta pay them taxes and get that money. For some people, it's a more joyful time where you get to gain some funds. And some other folks, you gotta pay.
Yeah.
Even though you don't pay it all year. I mean, here's something right here, taxes. I mean, think about it. Why does the government tax you X amount the whole year? The state tax you X amount the whole year.
Yeah.
Getting all their money, getting X percentage depending on how much you make for a year. Then they say at the end of the year, oh, you owe us another $20,000. Why y'all just didn't take that out before?
Yeah, that is the point, man. I be wondering like why they took taxes and didn't want to reimburse you for it in the first place.
Yeah, so that means
what's the point of you
I paid too much. But now you telling me I paid too little. I mean, there's got to be some kind of genius, semi-smart, maybe one of these politicians that has a peanut for a brain that can figure that out. Like, why don't we just figure a way to balance the taxes? Where if we take out X amount, it may be less take home for you, it may be more take home for you, regardless of the way. Then that way, at the end of the year, you ain't got. You essentially it brought. I know it was rumored talking about abolishing the IRS.
I ain't never understood it, man.
It don't make sense.
I mean, a lot of the type stuff truly don't make sense. When you really sit back and look at how it's ran and everything like that, it's like, why do this if this is like this, and why do that if that is like this? It's like having to need a narrator for just to understand how it really functions. So, man, I don't know. To each his own on it, man. What y'all think about it, man? How about the Giants? What's going on, brother?
What's going on, Dolph?
Salute.
I know you made a comment earlier when I created the show. They said, damn, they thought Joe Rogan and them had come capture us. We would threat to their show.
Oh no, man. We ain't going nowhere, man. Just had a few things going on, man. Good thing. It's all up. It's all up, man.
But yeah, we're talking about the tax thing. It's like, essentially, there's got to be, you can hire one of these smart, college graduate mathematicians for all the peanut brains in Washington and everywhere else in politics. Got to be a way to figure this out. So you ain't got to take some money that somebody worked for the whole year. Oh, they
appreciate
paid
it, bro.
They got too much. Or they gave too much. So figure out a way to balance it out where all that money comes out the right way. And I get it. There's going to be folks on both sides. You're going to have the folks that used to get the big returns and be like, hell no, I look forward to that money. I mean, that's money that was just taken away from you the whole year, though.
You're right.
And I get it. Everybody doesn't want an extra $125 on every week's paycheck if they're going to have to give up the $3, $4, $5 grand for tax returns. I got you, cousin Jesse. Free band me.
Hey, I already know what time it is on the free band.
But I mean, when you're talking about taxes, one of the biggest things is, kids. And we were literally, before we even came on here, Justin side with, my wife and another one of our friends discussing one of the biggest thing is, having children, child support, custody, all that stuff. Now, I'm not a subject matter expert on this area, so I mean, I give a neutral opinion because I don't have either side. I'm gonna let Dez. I know it's something he's very passionate about.
All right, so mother, father, co-parent. Who you think should file the taxes if both parents work? Two different households, both of them working, same kid. or kids, who should file? I mean, it's often written that both should. This year, the next year, the next year. So, just as a question, you know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all, what you think out there? I know everybody money hungry, but what's the right thing to do? And you got to keep in mind that even you yourself have always fallen, on hard times your damn selves.
Nobody believes in doing the right thing anymore. That's the problem.
They ain't gonna do the right thing.
Everybody wants to know the easy way.
But after so many years, you don't think you ought to let that man or that woman claim that child? I mean, they've been doing good, They might get more money back to you.
It's true.
They might get more money back to you. So, what you think? It's just a question, man.
I mean, me looking at it.
Somebody chime in. You ain't got to show your face. Just talk about it, man.
Me looking at it from kind of the outside, I mean.
Where is it going? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It ain't the bank account.
Some because I got friends that I know, like this, I know is doing the right thing day in and day out. But then, I mean, you got other, we'll call them straight up, I don't care, jackasses who don't do a damn thing or will just want to do beyond the bare minimum. Yeah, oh, I ain't got to pay number $50 child support. That's all they're going to get. Well, you see them now. They get child support like that's why the society has turned to what it is today.
Yeah.
Regardless of how you want to look at it, that's why society's going away. Because you got some kids that are being raised with the mother. You got kids being raised with the father. You got kids being raised with the brother, sister, grandma, grandpa. So I mean, you got plenty out there. So, that's just kind of I'm gonna say more of a minor outlook. Because like I said, I ain't got a dog in the fight.
But I'm saying, still, you have a different insight that people still need to hear, even though you don't have, like you said, dog in the fight or whatnot, or one, claim at the moment. But still, you still have an insight on it because you know how to deal with money. You know how things ought to go fairly. I mean, you got a child, and let's just say, the truth is, the mother gonna have the child. She gonna want to have the child. She gonna put up a fight to have the child 10 times out of 10. Unless she just
look at that right there. That's what Dolph said. Look.
Thank you, something.
Yeah.
Man, I need to go ahead. This need to be.
Get for your time if you get out, man. Or hell, if y'all do, you got. I know you got some couples.
Thank you, man.
Families out there, parents that are co-parenting, that are doing the right thing. Like down the wire, there are folks out there that do this stuff. Now, believe me, there are folks out here that do this stuff. So pay attention to it.
Figure out how to get me the shit.
But yeah, but I mean, definitely there's ways to do it. I mean, hell, look at it. That should be part of when you first have your custody agreement. That you're gonna have the child from January to April. You're gonna have the child from May to December. Okay, 80-40. Okay, you file your taxes, you get $10,000, you get $8,000. You gotta send your baby daddy, baby mom $4,000.
That's fair, right? I just truly don't feel like enough recognition be given to people who do a lot, Or hell, in the situation nowadays, to be honest with you, if you got that type of dude who ain't a baby father or baby mother who ain't did a damn thing, like nothing.
It's true.
Like never attempted to, never tried, probably ain't even claiming the child. Then you probably ain't got to worry about them, with no tight stuff. But I know women who done split 50-50 on that. I know women who done at least shot some money to the dudes. I know dudes who done shot some money to the baby mama and stuff like that. But it's a select few that ain't never experienced that. Ain't never got none of that money.
I know we were just
get 9, 10, 11, 12 bands a year.
I know we were just having this conversation inside.
The whole 18, 19 years.
Well, we know a couple. I mean, who may be the best example of two co-parenting, where they switch it every year. Okay, you got it this year, I got it this year, you got it this year, I got it this year. I mean, so it's vice versa. So,
but both claim 5, yeah.
I mean, that'd be the easiest way if you just did 50-50 every year, but not everybody will want to do that.
Right.
And I mean, maybe not everybody is deserving of that.
That's true.
Because you got the deadbeat parents out there that ain't there for nothing. So
But I'm saying, at any given time, anybody can call anybody deadbeat. At any given time. Because look, man, do you sleep where I sleep?
No.
I for damn sure don't sleep where you sleep. If you had a ton of children in here, and you and your lady automatically, whatever, if y'all split or whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? Not on, of course, not on wood, but at the same time, if y'all split up, and she was the bad mind, I still want to know what to call, you know what I'm saying? What?
You're right.
Everybody should just mind their fucking business when it come down to it. Cause you ain't sleeping, you ain't laying your head where that person laying their head. You ain't going through whatever situation they're going through, whatever that person is. Cause it's easy to lie. I could be his homeboy and be like, man, I just want to do nothing for his children, man. And I'm basing it off what his baby mama said.
That's true.
I'm listening to the person who already ain't on his side anyway. On her side anyway. Man.
But what about
you have to go out with you see yourself.
What about in the
you have to go out with you see yourself.
What about in the rare instance where you do know both sides? Like you just know.
I still stay out of it. I might have my opinion.
I'm not saying
I still stay out of it.
It might means I'm putting.
You ain't saying you ain't gonna vocalize.
I'm not gonna vocalize. I'm just saying that for this instance, like how we saying splitting these taxes. Like if you know you just got a motherfucker out there who has some kids and you don't get it. If you got your custody, I say it should be based off of custody.
If he a ghost, then he just a ghost.
Yeah,
she just
that's
a ghost.
That's all I'm saying.
That's what it is.
I don't care. By all means, if you hear me saying nothing.
If I was a ghost, you wouldn't hear me saying nothing. I'm right here. I ain't ran from a darn thing. I've been running towards it.
There you go. If you have multiple kids, each claim one at least. Hell, we made the babies together.
All right, anybody who knows something about some old taxes, like what's the actual statute on claiming them? Like you get this much money for one, you get this much money for two. After that, what is it?
I think after two is basically cut off. It don't matter. So if you got 8,
so you got who y'all let borrow them children? Who y'all have? Who got all them? Who claiming your children and cutting your slides? And you won't even let your baby daddy do it.
Hold up and I'll do it.
You won't even let your baby daddy do it. You won't even let your hit the back button at the bottom corner. You don't even let your baby daddy claim, but you'll let some stranger claim or some sibling claim. Y'all will end up beefing over money. Y'all seen the black lady who be sitting out there for the father? Mm-hmm. I know, what's shit? I need to go holler at her.
Oh yeah, I be seeing
some sibling claim. Y'all will end up beefing over money.
I be seeing the little clips on whatchamacallit. On Facebook Reels and TikTok. I know the lady judge is talking about it, like the women will get on there talking about they laughing, and I mean shit give it to them. So you think like I see an example. Buddy was on there making $35,000 a year. Baby mama was on there making $200,000+ a year.
Okay.
She had custody of the kids.
Okay.
But he had the kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The kids are with him all the time. She barely gets maybe one weekend a month. But she's complaining for child support because he's behind a few months on child support.
Yeah.
And when he first got on child support, he was making like $20,000 a year. Now he didn't got a raise. She's trying to get a raise in child support, and she go on there and the judge is eat her alive. Like so, and they had all kinds of witness statements and everything. Like the children be with him, but you got custody. You're trying to collect child support. Like how's that work? How's that work? And this lady's like, well, and she just basically tells her, shut up, shut your mouth. The judge does.
No, you ain't got another kind of judge Jude out there. But look though, for real though, for everybody who tuned in, what we talking about is taxes. It's tax season. For people who co-parent, what do you think is a good logical way to do it? You get them this year, if everybody's working. Everybody on the same page, everybody got this agreement. What are you gonna do? You think the mama should file just the whole time? You think the dad should file the whole time? I mean, you got some women who want child support. You got majority of white men who want child support. So what do you think is a logical way to execute it? To make it where it won't be bickering and badgering and nothing else of the sort. So, you know what I'm saying? Anybody who want to tune in, log in, and add a comment or whatnot, just go ahead and say it because we out here to talk about it, man. That's the name of the show. You can't be off topic at all. What you say? Tell one lady to get a job, you'll get more money.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I've been seeing a lot of that. A lot of them folks show them clips on that show right there.
Yeah,
they show them clips on
that.
Nah,
show I don't see her go off on the dude, so she ain't just like women back.
Yeah, she
gonna sit there and watch it,
she ain't bashing
and she gonna go right down the middle. Like if this side's totally fucked up, she gonna let them know you fucked up, sir. Shut up, ma'am. Shut up.
Yeah.
Ma'am, shut up, or I will put you in contempt.
She another Jenna Judy.
Yeah.
But yeah, anybody want to tune in, make a comment up there, man. We can see it when you pop it up, type it up on the screen, man. Comment, like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We're just doing something different, man. You can't be off topic on this show right
now. We come talk about anything.
Whatever you want to say.
Hey, Dolph, you still out there?
You got to be still out there.
I'm pretty sure you still out there. Say what up, you still out there, because I got something to put out. I don't even know if you've seen it yet. I know this would be something you'd be like, damn, it kind of shocked me.
What is it?
I'm trying to make sure you're still on there. I'm going to put it out there, Dolph. Hopefully you out there. I know you're a big wrestling fan like myself, and I know you mean to talk before.
No, I'm talking about the wrestling, dude.
And I just want to get in this little brief thing. I don't know if you've seen it, because like I know I talk to a lot of people about wrestling. They know the mainstay, John Cena, Stone Cold, Rock. But I mean, I watch all the brands. I watch AEW, New Japan, AAA, Ring of Honor, watch it all. But I don't know if you've seen this, but I just want to say, Jay Briscoe from the Briscoe Brothers, current Ring of Honor tag team champions, passed away at 38 years old today in a car accident. So, that's kind of, for any of my wrestling fans out there that's deep into wrestling, 38 years old, they had just beat FTR for the Ring of Honor tag titles a couple weeks ago. And yeah. So I mean, that's just, shout out to my wrestling fans, but kind of
about like who that died a long time ago? Was it Bret Hart?
Owen Hart. He died actually before the match was the crazy part.
Hey,
but I mean, any wrestling fans, throw some wrestling stuff out there. I mean, there's stuff, bounce stuff off of us, throw something out there. We can, that's what we call it. Let's talk about it.
Talk about it.
I mean, we'll get off topic in a quick. Let's talk about the NFL playoffs.
Ooh. I don't even know who played who at this point. I missed all the stuff last night.
I know I seen it. I know Saturday you had San Francisco.
Come on, boy. What up, Warren?
Wow, what up, big homie?
What up, Warren? How you doing, brother? For real. What's going on, man?
But
one good people, man.
Oh yeah.
He probably out there grilling something now.
That's the big homie.
Y'all go holler at my brother, man. He got good food all the time. Great family. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, congratulations to Juan too.
Yeah, congratulations. I know about the move, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's for you. But yeah, ain't never love on that right there, man. I know about that. Congratulations, brother. If I ain't never said it before, I like that though.
Yes, sir.
Hey, keep it in the circle on that part.
Yes, sir. But
for real.
But nah, I mean, we saw San Francisco blow out Seattle, and I know we was here Saturday night, had a little party at the house to see what Jacksonville did. Because Jacksonville was down, 27?
Yeah, 27-0. They was down 27-0.
And I remember me and Dad was out back. We had a fire going in the back.
And somebody said they going
to come back. And I remember coming back in the house after about 30 minutes, sitting out there. We just out there smoking, joking, telling lies. Come back in, I looked at the screen. I said, it's 30-20.
That's what
I said, shit, I got to come in here and sit down and watch this now. And I already knew it, boom, Jacksonville. It's 30-27.
They hit the touchdown right before the half.
Yeah, 30-27. Next, and they went for 2. 30-28. San Diego got stopped. Jacksonville brought it back down.
Right.
Game-winning field goal.
Man.
I mean, shout out to the Jags.
Shout out to Jacksonville, man. They ain't doing too good. They ain't doing nothing at all.
No. And then let's see, Sunday. Let's go into the Sunday games. The early Sunday game, you had who did you have early Sunday? You had Buffalo and Miami.
Yeah.
You had Buffalo and Miami. You had Buffalo and Miami in the early game. Buffalo jumped up early again. Thought, oh Lord, here we go with another blown lead. Miami, crept back in there, but then
company. No.
Oh yeah, there's rumors of that. The big sale possibly going on with WWE. I know. Yeah,
not Trevor Lawrence.
I seen that clip on the Facebook Reels. Trevor Lawrence after the game in the Waffle House with his people.
Hey man, that man eat good, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you like this, boy. If when you pull up the Waffle House and they ain't got nobody sitting out there smoking a cigarette.
If your cook ain't out there smoking.
If your cook ain't out there smoking, boy, that food ain't gonna
be and then if you watch him when he come back in, if he come back in and wash his hands, I don't want him cooking. I want the cook that was out there smoking a cigarette for to come straight back in and crack my eggs, throw my bacon on the grill. That's how you know the food gonna be good. You don't want to go in Waffle House and they clean and polite and everything.
Somebody sitting at home now like, ugh, but no, but you ain't been out late night. You ain't been out.
You don't give a damn.
Late enough at night.
You just want that cook to get back in there and get the cooking. I don't give a damn what he was doing out there. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, but he was big cheese. Yeah.
Hey, I know it was kind of viral a few weeks ago, but we gonna talk about it briefly again here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go and fucking with them Waffle House workers, please.
Them people be very strapped and ready to fight.
Them people is like certified. You can put one of them jokers in the UFC ring.
They do something. Hey, I'm gonna do this and do that. What?
Yeah. You go in there and Waffle House and show out. You gonna think you facing the UFC heavyweight champion or
say that would
Floyd Mayweather? Yeah, that would give it the flavor.
Y'all go ahead with that.
I mean, hell. That's true. They don't went in there and fought that girl.
Reading off the laptop, you feel me?
They went out there talking about, throwing chairs at the girl. She just catch them, and then one of the girls wanted to jump the counter.
Yeah.
Got the damn hit her with a 3-piece combo.
Man, they don't know nothing about it, man.
Hey. Public service announcement.
PSA, baby.
Don't fuck with Waffle House workers.
Don't mess with them, man.
I ain't saying maybe during the day you could get them. But them motherfuckers that work that third shift overnight, when y'all drunk ass coming out the bar in the club, don't go in there starting no shit with them. Don't get your ass whooped.
It's a possibility, a high possibility.
You might be able to take Floyd Mayweather in there. He might get knocked out.
But I've seen a lot of fights go down in, you know what I'm saying, in Waffle House, man. I see a lot of fights go down in Hood House when they started closing all
Hood House, I guarantee they go down out there.
It'd be a lot of fights in the club, a lot of fights in the parking lot. Hey, fight live, break out down the road somewhere.
Hey, but check it out. When we're talking about fighting, now we're gonna get to another topic. So we're getting back on topic. If you fight.
So the girls in the Matrix.
But no, I'm gonna be on some real talk now. Like if you fight, you fight. Guess what? I know it was said 100 times. It was famously said on Friday. You live to see another day. Ain't no reason for the guns. Ain't no reason. We got too many folks dying, having to go to the hospital. We just had a young man Sunday night. I mean, God bless him. God bless the family. But man, this shit got to stop.
At some point in time.
And then you had 3 folks. Two of them were senior citizens, an 85 and a 73-year-old Sunday night, and then a 35-year-old. Got hit by stray bullets because you idiots want to be out there shooting. I said, I don't care. You idiots want to be out there shooting. Settle that shit with your hands, if anything, and let it be. Shake hands, dap up, walk the other way afterwards. The guns ain't necessary for that. The guns is not necessary for that. There's way easier ways.
Yeah, man.
To settle this shit. So take it with a grain of salt. Take it how you want it.
I'm quite sure everybody feel like the violence ought to stop at one point in time, man. But it's on each and every one of us to make it happen, though. That's the bad part. Everybody gonna have to play their part in it. And if you don't know how to control, if you don't have no type of self-control, you'll fall victim. Appreciate that love. You'll fall victim to it for real.
Maybe you ask them to stay home. Maybe you don't need to. Maybe you don't need to be out in public with all them folks on some liquor, on some dope, whatever. Because think about it. If that's what loosens your screw, you need to take yourself out of the situation. People have heard this for years. Whether it's telling your children, telling your nephew, cousin, your best friend, your brother, sister. Don't put yourself in that situation. If you thinking, I got beef, I got smoke with such and such, I know they be at this club, so me and my homeboys finna go to the club. Man, come on. Like that's a recipe for fucking disaster.
You're right.
That should be okay. I know. I'm gonna go. We're gonna go out of town. We're gonna go to this spot.
Yeah.
Cause we know these folks gonna be at this spot, so we gonna go to this spot. Like, and eventually somebody got to be grown. And one of the so-called what they call them, OGs. One of your OGs got to poke your chest out. Got to be.
It's gonna. I ain't gonna lie to you. At the rate everything going, it's gonna take more than just him, man. It's gonna really have to take somebody like we have to sit the boys down like with the police, man. Nowadays, how it is now, we have to sit them boys down like we dog. We have to really, real deal put them boys in the head like nowadays, man. Just to get them to sit down. They ain't gonna go down. They ain't gonna go down there. Them came to the book. It ain't no fear.
They ain't got no respect.
They work. They operate different, man. They smarter and they ain't got no fear. Maybe they would holler mama or whoever if they was in some real bad situation. But at the same time, as of right now, it's like, yo, what going on, my brother?
What's going on?
Got my boy Horace on there. Okay, appreciate you logging in, man. Show some love, yes sir. But yeah, man, for like that generation that's out now, man. Like I got a 15-year-old son, 16-year-old daughter, and I just sit there and look at the world around them. Not the one that's around me, the people I see every day. I sit there and look at the world around them. Like if I see the other children around their age doing this and doing that, and I be like, dang, that's the stuff they facing every day. So when you think you keeping your child safe as I don't know, as you know, when you keeping your child as safe as you know, look at all the stuff out there in the world they facing, man. It ought to make you ponder on a lot of stuff though, for real. It should. It really should, because I'm trying to tell you, man. You say send them to you. Send them to the jungle for a week. There you go. Hey, I got a saying for that right there too. What's something to say about that, rather? You say send them to the jungle for a week, they'll come home crying. You got a lot of parents that won't chastise or let anyone else chastise their child. I came up in the airway. Everybody in the neighborhood was still telling him tail up somewhat. Yeah, if it wasn't uncle, auntie, mama, daddy, grandma, granddaddy, or shoot, Miss, what's her name from down the street, or whomever house you was getting babysitted by, you got your tail tore up, man. And I seen a study the other day say children come out more likely prepared and live than the ones who don't. If you get your tail, you came out more likely prepared for live than the ones who did it. Say the ones who didn't get their tail tore up was the ones who was kind of so-called, more so lost or strung out or anything of the sort. And I just sit there and ponder on it, man. Just sit there and ponder on it, for real. You didn't get that lesson at home, you got it somewhere. I'd rather show mine than let the boys in blue show them. Yeah, man. My fan and the Greek lady down the street. All right, you got that tail tore up one way or the other, man. And they weren't ashamed to let her do her due diligence whenever she showed up. They had that much trust in her.
But let me tell you,
that don't mean just abuse it, because you got some folks who abuse children. It's hard to trust. I hate it for the ones who got to leave their child with somebody they don't know. I hate that for them. I hate you got to trust in. You know how many times that child come back and saying something you really probably don't understand and was really happening to them? They don't know how to explain it. That's a whole nother topic.
But why are you talking
That's
about
a whole nother
Why are you
topic,
talking
right?
about
That's
that topic?
real.
I know something else. I mean, you done probably seen how many times nowadays if your child is, what's going on, Big Sarge? What's going on? But I mean, how many times have you seen, I forgot what we were talking about.
Oh, we were talking about them children.
Yeah, when it comes to the children, like how many times are these teachers just basic discipline with his child, but these parents have got so soft they want to come in there. You don't talk to my child like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking, man. You don't know what them children be doing behind closed doors.
Exactly. You don't know how crazy how they be acting up in there.
Kids be doing, man.
I mean,
they might be like, yes, man, yes, man, yes, man. And no, sir, no, sir, no, sir, or whatever the case is when they're in front of you. You don't know what that child doing as soon as they see their friend. As soon as you think about yourself. Back in the day, as soon as you got out the house, you were like, what's up? Why? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Soon as you got the high, or whatever the case was, jumped out the porch, whatever you want to consider the right thing. But yeah, to get arrested, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you some real stuff. Like, I got my tail tore up a lot. Coming up. My mom and dad and family and stuff ain't hold back on me, man. Not far as I know. If they did, they had a hard way of showing it. But I still ran into trouble. I'm one of the ones that say hard head. Yeah. And y'all know the rest of the slogan, but still, ain't none of that. But at the same time, I had to, learn to slow it down, put my brakes, move different, etc. So, it's saying that, like, if you ain't got that tailbone behind you to want to give a care, most of the people I know who got their tail whooped, they appreciate their tail whoopings, man. And that's just it in a nutshell. That's just it. If you don't appreciate them, you probably ain't learned nothing from them or had your tail whooped enough in life to where you appreciate them. That's just the real. I don't know, brother. What you think, man?
No, I mean that's a lot of it. A lot of people don't want nobody else disciplining their kids, but they ain't disciplining them.
Yeah.
So I mean, and I get there's different aspects of discipline, and I get there's two sides of both stories.
No, yeah, because people abuse.
But I mean, a lot of this stuff now. Social media done. Like we done talked about social media numerous times. Social media is a blessing, a curse.
Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt, it's a blessing. The fact you can reconnect with people you may not have talked to, see what's going on in their life. I know this for me because I scroll down my Facebook timeline. I'm seeing everybody. I remember them from when I was 15 years old. Right. I remember them from the night when I was 17. I remember them from when I was in the Army station in Hawaii. I remember them from living in Columbus, Georgia. I remember them from working at Lowe's. I remember this person I sold them their car. So,
Yeah, the teacher's scared of the administration. You said a mouthful.
The administration is scared of the board of education. The board is scared of the parents. The parents scared of the kids, and the kids aren't scared of nobody.
And everybody's scared of the I ain't gonna say the alphabet.
Amen.
Great. Everybody's scared of them. LMNOP. Hey, y'all get on out of here before we get canceled. Don't do that.
And too many young parents telling their kids they don't have to listen to nobody. That's because they fucking parents don't listen to nobody.
Brainwash there. You got to listen to somebody as long as you doing something in life. Man.
Exactly.
You're gonna always have somebody to answer to. It's always a big fish out there.
And let me go ahead and end this argument. I'll work for myself. I'm my own boss. Guess what? You still pay taxes. You still paying somebody.
Even bigger than
you that. Ain't got every fucking thing paid off in the world.
Everything solely depends on the consumer. You always got somebody to answer to. Just think about everything in the media nowadays. Actor, actress, ball player, whatever the case, make the wrong move. Guess what? They get shut down by who? The media and the people. They get blackballed by everybody now.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it now. You still at somebody's mercy.
Look
at all times. You still at somebody's
mercy. Look how
mercy.
Powerful and big of a word everybody thought Kanye had. What happened?
Man, see.
You speak about the wrong people.
You get your name brought up in the wrong way, man. That's just like
you're hanging out with the wrong crowd.
That's just like out here trying to start a business for yourself. You trying to start a business for yourself and you pretty much already got a bad rep and that's all that people know, then that's pretty much how your business gonna start.
Yeah, you out here trying to start a restaurant and your food's known to be nasty and make people sick. Ain't nobody gonna come to your motherfucking restaurant.
You might not do good in your city. You could probably go out of town and cook something new. But the people who already know you, if you got that reputation, then it's hard for it to get changed, man.
You should probably think about it next time you see one of these people selling plates on a weekend coming from out of town.
It's hard.
Why they don't stay here and sell plates? Why they gotta come out of town? They coming from Jacksonville.
I seen somebody post that the other day. He was like, man, he appreciated. He was like basically appreciated the comments on the people who kept it real with him about his cooking, so that because that's what made him better. And I was like, well, that's real, man. If you can take an actual opinion from somebody who actually trying to say something and help you, then hey, that's good. You know,
Yeah.
the criticism. Yeah.
Big Sarge, you said it right there. Getting the raisins out of the potato salad.
Man, come on.
And that goes to a lot of you white people. I'm gonna say it because I can get away with it.
Come on,
you white people raisins don't go. I don't eat potato salad, but raisins don't go in
potato salad, man.
You heard it here. Raisins, potato salad, no.
But don't do it.
What's up, Big Fur?
Yo,
what's going on?
What's good, man?
Hey, I know. Hey, Fur, real quick, man. Hey, I'm sorry what happened to your horned frogs last Monday. I know they was murdered out in LA by a bulldog. Hey, but shout out to them for making it because this team, I got hanging behind me. There wasn't nowhere close. Neither was the LSU.
I'm LSU, baby. You're right. LSU.
It's all about DU.
You on the L.
DU.
I don't know which way they're looking for y'all in the camera, so I'm just gonna
just throw it the record.
I'll put both of them up there. Might need to be inverted. I don't know. But yeah, man, as we refill our cups, we just want to say and shout out to everybody out there who got dreams and ambitions and trying to do something big and something different out there in the world, man. You know, shout out to you. Shout out to folks who already been getting their grind in, man. Even bigger shout out to you, man. You got the head start on something, man. We just started out this little thing, man. You know, both of us looking like we just got our work, but we enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, for real, we did.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Let me go grab the other bottle of liquor for you.
Yeah, man. Bring it on, man. But we appreciate y'all for real, man. This our topic. We're gonna talk about some of everything. I mean, anything known to man, like the night with the taxes and who wanna claim the child. So look, that's big conversation for folk who, you know, say they got massacred. Yeah, man, they got massacred, man. Yeah, they beat the shit out of them. 65-7, yeah.
They beat the shit out of them. Plus there wasn't no shit left in them to beat out of them.
Not at all.
Hey, for real.
But yeah, man, like I was telling them, we're going to be on there doing our thing, man. We're going to try to go ahead and get us a few more things working in there. We're going to have guests. Anybody who want to bubble in on there on the screen and put themselves on the line.
Actually, on there and talk.
Do that. If you want to comment, you're welcome to do that. The more the merrier. The more people, the better. And everything else on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to keep it live, keep you right, and keep you informed, man. We normally have a bunch of news and stuff like that that's going on in the world, but tonight we just did something a little different, and we just like to, you know, just freestyle on tonight. But most of it be organized. We ain't never gonna do nothing scripted.
No,
unless we're reading somebody's autobiography about somebody or something like that, or some actual news that happened. We probably won't never do nothing scripted, so feel free to come in and comment, man. And
give your topic of the week.
Yeah, man. Give us a topic you want us to talk about. Give us something you want us to see or comment on or something like that, or something we can all laugh about, man.
Hey, by the way,
laughter is healing.
I know the thing. I know we've been coming to y'all on Monday nights. We with it on Tuesday nights now. Till next Tuesday.
Yeah, next Tuesday, man.
We'll holler at y'all.
We've been doing them on Mondays. Holler at us on Tuesday. Turned up.